So before we get started, how many of you have ever said, "I hate the dentist"? How many of you have said it while in the dental chair? If I had $1 for every time I heard that, well, let's just say I wouldn't be in this competition today. But that's okay, I'm not a dentist. I am a registered dental hygienist in alternative practice. We are comparable to nurse practitioners in the medical field, in the dental field. We undergo specialized training and rigorous state board exams to provide care beyond the traditional dental office. In California, we are allowed to own and operate our own practice in underserved areas such as Lake County. Oh, not working. Can I get your help up there? Thank you. In our county, we have 68,000 people with 14 dental offices in total. Only 5 of those employ hygienists. That's the ratio of people to dentists, 2,271 to 1. Most offices are not accepting new patients, and if they are, there's a long wait time for hygiene. And unfortunately, the shortage of hygienists continues to increase. So how can I help? I am owner, operator of Glowing Smiles Dental Hygiene Practice. As of today, I am the only dedicated hygiene practice in the county. And I'm bilingual, and I bring 28 years of experience. See, my journey started as a dental sterilization tech, where my thirst for knowledge led me to achieve licenses such as a registered dental assistant and an assistant with expanded functions. While working, I earned my degree in science with a focus in biology. I later went on to graduate with highest honors from one of the top dental hygiene schools in California. I then received my specialized training at the University of the Pacific Dental School with the focus on treating special needs children and adults, patients with post-traumatic stress disorder, and patients with severe dental anxiety. See, the dental anxiety was at its height, was heightened after the COVID pandemic, when most patients were not going into the dental offices. Understanding the critical connection between oral health and overall well-being, and the critical links that it has to diseases such as Alzheimer's, dementia, heart disease, diabetes, and many more, I was determined to find a solution. So after many discussions with my husband, utilizing our savings and with the help of friends and family, I launched my first practice in downtown Kelseyville in a modest 200 square foot space, equipped with 1 dental chair and working by myself. Well, it didn't take long for the dental community to support my initiative, and thanks to the referrals not only by friends, patients, and family, but by other dental providers from Lake and Mendocino County that referred to me, the demand grew, requiring a larger facility. And that's when I opened up my office in Main Street, Lakeport, where now I have a woman-inviting office equipped with 2 dental chairs, and I hired a receptionist and a dental assistant. See, we tailor the treatment to meet individual needs, ensuring personalized care for everyone. We are legally allowed to treat a patient up to 18 months before requiring them to see a dentist or their medical provider. I am amongst the few that take dental insurance, which I am in network with Delta Dental, Guardian, and Emeritus. We provide work experience for the new dental assistant students and hygienists who are thinking of becoming independent. I am part of the county's oral health assessment committee, where we provide dental screenings for the pre-K and kindergarten children. And occasionally, I open up a Saturday a month for those patients or guardians who have a busy work week. I do a little bit of marketing. I manage a website where you'll find information about my practice and my services. I am active on social media, where I share oral health tips and remind you to change your brush heads every 3 months to reduce bacteria. Additionally, I offer glimpses into my personal life, as I feel that builds a personal connection with the patient, enhancing their experience, instead of just seeing a mask and glasses and a big, bright, shiny light. For example, I just shared how I overcame my fear of heights by going onto the longest and tallest zip line in California. Yeah, that was hard. I also do marketing via community support by donating to the sheriffs, schools, and sports organizations. I sponsor a table at the A to Z Foundation, which benefits the wounded soldiers and the veterans. We volunteer for the local organizations such as the Kelseyville Business Association, Lakeport Main Street Association, and the Latinos United. I also hand out hats with my logos to my patients, friends, and family. At this point, I'd like to share a little bit of my financial growth, highlighting Q1, where a local dentist retired, naming me one of his top hygiene resources, resulting in an influx of new patients. In the monthly expenses, I have included the quarterly taxes, malpractice insurance, building liability, state licensure, local licensure, and my continuing education. So this is my plan. I plan on increasing production days and accepting more patients. Right now, I'm seeing roughly 800 patients per year on a continuing care of 3, 4, and 6 months. I'd like to increase that to 1,500 per year. I would also be hiring another assistant and another hygienist that I'm currently mentoring. And maybe perhaps someday open a second location across the lake. My short-term goals is to provide in-home care to my special needs children and adults. A lot of them are immunocompromised and are not able to leave their homes. I'd also be caring for the nursing facilities, providing oral cancer screenings, denture adjustments, and cleaning their teeth. In doing so, I would be modeling the successful independent hygienists in the neighboring counties who have been very successful in their business and have made it very profitable. In order to do so, I need to purchase a self-contained mobile unit, a portable chair, and a lightly used car to get me to their locations. Also, I would need to acquire an X-ray sensor, a machine, and the program that comes with it to provide more comprehensive services to these patients, not only in their home, but in my office as well. So this is where you guys come in. If awarded this money, not only would it help me achieve my goals, but it would be helping hundreds of patients that would benefit from these services. So let's just recap. There's long wait times for hygiene. As of now, I'm the only dedicated hygiene practice in Lake County who will be providing rapid care. I'm one of the few that takes major insurance. The mobile unit will definitely help me increase my productivity, but most importantly, I'm helping people overcome their fear of dentists. So with that said, I'd like to thank Olga, Marianne, Monica, Laura, Helena, Ben, everyone from the One Team, One Dream. Thank you, sponsors, for your continuing support and generosity. We wouldn't all be here as winners today if it wasn't for you guys. Judges, thank you guys for taking your beautiful Sunday afternoon to be here. Friends and family in the audience, thank you for your continuing support. But especially to my husband, who's out there somewhere, for always being my biggest supporter. Thank you.
Okay, so now follow-up questions from our judges. I'm looking to see, Robert, you want to take the first question again?
Sure. In your financial projection, sorry, I'm trying to format the question appropriately, over the next several years, does that show an impact, or is there an impact on your profit margin by going mobile, because you'll have, I'm assuming, several other expenses being in-home with the client base? Would you expect that the profits continue to increase, or are you going to see an impact where they decrease during that time of growing to mobile?
Well, I would be adding another day as a mobile hygienist. And the way that I would be profiting from that is it's called consolidated billing, where there's money allocated. It's a flat rate for individuals who are in the nursing facilities or just health facilities and in-home care. They allow a certain amount of money that goes to their medical bills or anything. I'll be covered under that umbrella. So I would be getting paid just as any other dental insurance. So it'd be another day for me with my assistant going in the homes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Julie?
Yes, operational-wise, I didn't quite hear how and who is managing the people and your growth and your workers' comp and your office work, the back-end stuff. Who manages all of that?
I pretty much manage the entire thing, the entire operation. As far as my payroll or workers' comp, I use QuickBooks Payroll, and I do have my insurance through Lincoln Levitt, and all my malpractice insurance as well through them. I don't know, did I answer your question? I'm not sure.
Well, so you're the practitioner for the hygienist and you're working. So my question is sustainability. I know you're resilient and you work an awful lot, but to grow your business and make it, if we're looking at 5 years or 10 years to be sustainable, are you going to, in your financial projections, do you have other people bringing on to help you with your back-end support?
Yes, I am currently mentoring a hygienist who is becoming independent. She's in the process of doing her boards. So she will be helping me along to help me with my patient flow.
And the paperwork.
Correct.
I think I'm kind of asking about the paperwork and all of that because as a small business owner, sometimes that takes up 90% of my time.
Yes, so sorry about that. So my son helps me with my QuickBooks. So he does a lot of my numbers. I also have a software company that I use. It's my computer, it's my laptop. I take it everywhere as well. So, but I try to minimize that in just my work days. I feel like I'm not answering your question. Maybe I'm confused. My apologies for that.
I was just, it's just hard for you to be the front-facing person with all your patients and traveling in the mobile unit, which I find fantastic, but also somebody holding the business together to make sure there's some glue there for employee issues and everything else that happens to a business and your growth.
Yes, so my dental receptionist helps me with that. And like I said, I also have an assistant that helps me with it, with the paperwork.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So my questions kind of piggyback off of Julie. And I know you have a fairly small office space right now. So in your business plan, the mobile unit and training another hygienist and dental assistant, how long is that plan? Is that like a year out, or how does that fall in line to help the business?
So I'm currently training the assistants who work with me. I'd like to hire another one who also already has the training. The hygienist that I'm currently mentoring or training, she's been in business or working for other dental providers for many years. She's now just taking her boards to be able to do that. So she will be helping me along. She'll be staying in the office while I'm doing my mobile.
Okay, so, and that was going to be my follow-up. So you guys both wouldn't practice out of the office. One would be in the mobile unit, so you would need the mobile unit.
Correct. So one of us would stay in the office and the other one would go mobile.
I know you mentioned opening a location across the lake as well, too. Is that more further down the line?
Absolutely, yeah. It's just an idea that I had, that I thought perhaps to be able to help across the lake. There's 2 clinics on that side of the lake and 1 dental office. One clinic has hygiene and the dental office has hygiene. The other one does not. It's just a thought.
So if you won, that wouldn't necessarily be part of the next step, too?
No, that's just in the future. It's an idea that maybe in the 3, 4, 5 years from now.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Judges, are we ready? All right. Thank you so much, Andrea.
Thank you, guys.